We are discussing about organization of life in the unit 8, 8th standard, science, term 1. So, organization of life. So, if you look around your school premises or in your countryside, you will be able to observe the numerous varieties of animals. They are animals like amoeba, which cannot be seen by our naked eye. They are animals like blue whale and elephants, which are huge in size. The variations are not only seen size, but also it is a complexity of the cells, tissues of the body structure. So this is called the organization of life. So you have to come across the school. You have to come across the school. So you identify this a variety of organisms. So even you identify this as smallest one from that so huge one. So this that if amoeba is a single celled organisms, it is not seen in this our normal eye. So you have only for that the microscopes. Only for that microscopes. So this at the same time, so you have to see in this a blue whale. You have to see clearly. So the elephants is a huge size. You have to see in the normal eye. So that the variation. So not only seen in this size. So but also it is a complexity of the each organism having this cells, tissues, and this body structure. That is called this organization of life. So next one is a biological organization or arranged from cellular level to organization level. It goes like tissues, organ system, and organisms. Each of this represents a level of organization and hierarchy. These organizations are of two levels, lower levels and higher levels. So in the organization of the life, so this arranged in this the cellular level to organism level. That is the smallest one to highest level. So that is the largest level. So it goes like this. Tissues is made up of this organ is made up of this organ system, and the organ system, each organ system is combined together to form that organisms. So this level of organization is the lower levels and the higher levels. Can be divided into this lower levels and the higher level. Irrespective of cells, they exhibit and can perform all life activities like growth, metabolism, reproduction. So in this lesson we discussed about the levels. So many individual organisms can be organized into the following levels: cells, tissues, organs, and organ systems. An ecosystem consists of all the populations in the given area together with the non-living environment. The biosphere is the part of the earth where all life forms exist. So the higher level of organization by living things is the biosphere. So it encompasses all other levels. So next one we discussed about this organization of cells. Cells and tissues. Cells is the smallest structural and functional unit of living organisms, and it is capable of performing a specific function. It is also called this building blocks of life. Single-celled organisms like amoeba are able to carry out all the process of life. So like higher organisms, the body of amoeba looks like a single cell, while higher animals are made up of millions of cells. So bacteria, yeast, amoeba have a single cell body and are called this unicellular organisms. Organisms such as the human beings, cows, and trees are made up of a large number of cells and are called multicellular organisms. Thus the body has different level of organization. Cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, and organs make up organ system. Cell is the smallest unit of life. So are often called this the building blocks of life. That is the building blocks of life. So there is the basic structural, functional, and biological unit of all known organisms. So all cells made up of the same major classes of organic molecules: nucleic acids, proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids. So at the basis of this organization of the cells, it can be divided into two types. So what are they? It is a unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. So unicellular organisms. So that is the unicellular organisms. The body, it is made up of this a single cell. So for the examples of bacteria, yeast and amoeba. So it is when compared to that the multicellular organisms, it is made up of that large number of cells. It is made up of this large number of cells. So for the examples of this, human beings, cows and trees. So this is the level of the two types of the organisms, unicellular and multicellular. So the cells make up the tissues and tissues is combined together to form the organs, and the organs, group of organs to form the organ systems. So next one we discussed about this prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So based on the structural and organization of organism can be classified into prokaryotes and eukaryotes. In some of the organisms like bacteria, cyanobacteria and mycoplasma, no true nucleus is seen. This organism is called prokaryotes. However, in the cells of amoeba and animals and plants, so a well-defined nucleus covered by membrane is seen. These organisms are called eukaryotes. This organism is called eukaryotes. So prokaryotes. So there are the type of this that structural organization, that is a structural organization. It can be classified into two types. Structural organization, it can be classified into two types. What are they? Prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So now we discussed about the prokaryotes. Now we discussed about the prokaryotes. So thus prokaryotes lack of organized nucleus. Lack of organized nucleus and other membrane bound organelles. So prokaryotes DNA is bound in the central, that is called this nucleoid. That is called this nucleoid. So no true nucleus is present. Only nucleoid is present in the cell, in the center of the cell. So the cell wall of prokaryotic act as an extra layer of protection, helps in the cell. Helps in the cell. This organism is called this prokaryotes. So the prokaryotes, no true nucleus is seen. So for example, bacteria, cyanobacteria and mycoplasma. So when compared to that the eukaryotes, so well-defined nucleus is present, covered by membrane, covered by this membrane. So when compared to this the prokaryotes lack of organized nucleus and other membrane bound organelles Sorry, understand? So that is the prokaryotes, no true nucleus is present. So well defined nucleus is seen in that the eukaryotes. So the membrane covered by the cell organelles, membrane covered by this membrane, the cell organelles not covered by that membrane. That is the prokaryotic cell and the eukaryotic cell. So this is the prokaryotic cell, this is the eukaryotic cells. So nucleus is present, that is a nucleoid is present. Nucleus is present, nucleoid is present. Because of this, this is not present in this no true nucleus. So I understand. So eukaryotic cells contain the membrane bound organelles such as the nucleus, presence of mitochondria, chloroplast and cell wall, and the structure of the chromosomal DNA. So biological organization is a hierarchy of this complex molecule structure systems that define life using the reductional approach. So the levels from the smallest to largest are molecules, cells to make up this tissue, tissues make up this organ system. So that the organ is make up of this organ system. So next we discussed about this biological levels of organization. The biological organization shows the hierarchy in organization levels from the simplest to more complex atoms to molecules, cells, tissues, organs, organ systems, organisms, populations, communities, ecosystem, finally biosphere. The pictorial representation biological is given below. Though atoms and molecules make up the cells, so they considered as that non-living cells. That is considered as that non-living cells, where a population of the community, ecosystem, biosphere of this that ecological importance. Restrict of study from the cells to organism, from the cells to organisms. So that is the biological levels of organization. Biological levels of the organization. So biological organization is the, already I told that, is a hierarchy of complex biological structures and systems that define life is using the reduction it is approach. The levels from this the smallest to this the largest one. Smallest one it is atoms. Smallest, very smallest one it is the atoms. So to this largest one it is the molecule that is called organisms. That is called organisms. So that is domain. So cells is a group of cells to form this that tissues. The group of tissues to make that organs, and each organs is combined together to form the organ system, that combine to that the organ system to form the organism. So the population is created. The population is created. So are you understand? So that is the first one. It is the atoms. So then molecules, then cells, then tissues, then organs, then organ system. Sorry, understand? It's a likewise for that in the biosphere. So next one it is cell. Next one it is cell. Already we are discussing about this well defined that the cells. Cell is a structural and functional unit of life. Cells are often called as building blocks of life. So the study of cells are called cell biology. Cell consists of cytoplasm enclosed within the membrane, so which contains the many biomolecules such as proteins and nucleic acids. Cells vary widely in shape and size. There is a central spherical nucleus and variety of cytoplasmic living cell organelles like endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, centrioles, ribosomes, lysosomes, etc. Present in animal cells. Each cell organelle performs a specific function. So cell. So the cell is the smallest unit of life. Cells often called as building blocks. Already I told that it is the building blocks of life. So this a study of this cell called the cell. So the study of cells is called that cell biology. Cell biology. So it consists of that the cells is a made up of that cytoplasm. So and many of the biomolecules are likewise for this nucleic acids. Likewise it is the nucleic acids. Cells various shapes and size. So because of this, a central spherical nucleus is present in that the cytoplasm in all the living organisms like endoplasmic reticulum, mycoplasma, mitochondria, Golgi complex, ribosomes, lysosomes, etc. So it is present in the cell plot, present in that animal cell. So see that the animal cell. So that is that rough endoplasmic reticulum. So that is a rough endoplasmic reticulum, that is a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, so all nucleus is present, microtubules are centrioles, cytoplasm. So cell plasma membranes, so all the things are present here in that the animal cell, present here in that animal cells. So we are discussing about the cells. So that the cells, this is one it is. So the animal cell is the makeup of this that tissues, the whole tissues to makeup of that the each organ. That organ it is the makeup of that the organ system. That likewise for the digestive system, respiratory system. So likewise next that the all the systems grouped together to form an organism, to form that organism. Or you understand? So I hope you are understanding.